welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel and to our community. Today I have something very exciting to review for you guys. It is another amazing fragrance from the house of Tiziana Terenzi. You guys know I love Tiziana Terenzi fragrances. I have reviewed 2 Tiziana Terenzi fragrances so far on my channel. One of them is Talea from the Sea Stars collection. The other one's Tabit. Both of them I just adore so much. Nothing compares to the quality, nothing compares to them. They're truly amazing masterpieces. Now I have a third one right here. It is Tiziana Terenzi Afrodite. I have the box right here, you guys. If you guys want to see what my thoughts are on this fragrance, please keep watching. So let's open her up. Open it up. So this part comes down just like the other Tiziana Terenzi boxes that I've received. So guys, this fragrance was sent to me for review, just the fragrance. I am not paid to review this, just reviewing, giving my honest opinion on this fragrance. So this is Tiziana Terenzi Afrodite. Let's open her up. Just like the other boxes, there's that light right there. So just like the other 2, this part comes down, and then we have a few booklets here with the information. So this has all the information about the fragrance. And it's from the anniversary collection. Oh, you guys, I can smell her. I can smell from here. Ooh. Oh, guys, I'm excited. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's a black cap with the gold Tiziana Terenzi logo there. And it says Aphrodite here. Tiziana Terenzi Aphrodite is inspired by the Greek goddess of love, passion, seduction, desire, and procreation. Aphrodite is capable of uniting elements of opposing nature: men, women, strength, kindness, passion, and sweetness. She's capable of enchanting and seducing mortals and immortals alike to unrestrained feelings. This fragrance was inspired by the mythical birthplace of Aphrodite around the island of Cyprus. So it's supposed to have been inspired by the landscape, the sea, the sparkling waters, the unbelievable beauty around that area in the Mediterranean. So you guys, I'm going to spray this. Actually, before I spray, I can smell it right here. I don't have to even spray, but let me spray on my test strip first. Guys, this is a beautiful, I can tell there's a bunch of gorgeous florals in here. There's a powderiness to this fragrance, there's freshness to this fragrance, and it's floral. I can tell there's a bunch of gorgeous florals in this fragrance. It is a beautiful, like floral, white floral, sweet, fresh, powdery, fruity, soft, spicy, and slight bit musky, slightly green and slightly ambery fragrance. It's a very sweet, floral, fresh, powdery, slightly musky type fragrance. Very captivating. It's not what I expected it to be. I expected it to be this dense perfume. It's not. It is actually very airy and light. So guys, I can tell where the powderiness comes from. I actually took a look at the notes and I understand now where all that came from. It's actually so much more than what I smell on the paper here when I smell it on my skin. It's very ethereal, pretty, floral, fresh fragrance. Now I know where the soft, floral, powdery, fresh, sweet, musky sort of nature come from by looking at the notes. I can tell which notes produce what. The powderiness comes from the iris in this perfume in the middle, I believe, and the lilac in the opening. Really interesting opening, you guys. You have lilac in the opening. I don't think I have any fragrance in my collection that has lilac. It's really pretty in the opening. It's soft opening with that gorgeous lilac in it. So there's peach in here in the opening, lilac, peach, pink pepper. There's white currant and vanilla in the opening. Very soft, fruity, florally gorgeous vanilla opening. So in the middle you get iris, which is where the powderiness comes from. And then you have geranium, lily of the valley, neroli, and tuberose. A very pretty floral middle. So in the base you have sandalwood and ebony for woody notes, you guys. There's that creamy beautifulness from sandalwood, and then ebony gives that dark touch to the base. And then there's patchouli for lasting power. And then there's white musk. There's a muskiness to this fragrance because there's the white musk, obviously. And then there's ambergris that gives this perfume that undertones of marine quality, you know. So ambergris always kind of gives fragrances that sort of marine vibes, like aquatic vibes. So that ambergris in the base adds to the freshness in the opening. The base is really nice because it's very interesting. So this fragrance really is a very interesting fragrance, you guys. In the same way, I would say the Christian Louboutin's Louis Rouge is, the dry down is very soft and powdery. That freshness sort of still there, but there's more of that powderiness and sweetness in the dry down. It's a very much a feminine fragrance, you guys. It's very soft and powdery and sweet, seductive yet pretty sort of fragrance. If you love purple blue floral notes in your fragrances like iris and lilac, you're gonna love this fragrance. If you love powdery scents, you will love this fragrance. If you love powdery, if you love sweet, if you love slight freshness to your fragrance, this is the fragrance for you. It's a very fresh, there's a freshness to this fragrance, yet it's powdery. Usually those two don't exactly go together. The powdery fragrances in my collection, they don't tend to be fresh, but somehow in this fragrance it works. There's freshness, there's powderiness, there's sweetness. So those are the three things, and then there's that edginess from the muskiness. So it's, you know, kind of like opposing kind of factors going on here, just kind of like Aphrodite. Oh my God, it just clicked in my head. So that's what's happening here. There's like sort of opposing forces here. There's that powderiness against the freshness, and then there's the muskiness against the sweetness. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's like four different forces in opposite directions sort of working together in this fragrance, just like Aphrodite. She has that power to unite opposing elements. That just occurred in my head. I wasn't even thinking about that when I actually smelled it and noticed all those four different accords that I'm noticing that are usually opposing, but this is really working together. You will love this fragrance if you like fragrances like the Christian Louboutin, Louis Rouge, Narciso Rodriguez, some of the fragrances, the powdery ones. This is not very similar to them. This has that powderiness with the freshness working together, and then muskiness and sweetness. It's truly unique. I don't have many fragrances like that. This is definitely not what I expected from this fragrance. You know, when I think about Aphrodite, I thought of something more intense. I was expecting something intense, I guess, like something deep, just thinking about the sexiness, but I get it though, that this is light and airy and ethereal and pretty and seductive at the same time. There's that muskiness with the sexiness, and then there's powderiness, that softness from the powderiness, sweetness, and then there's that freshness. So this opens with that floral, slightly spicy, sort of fruity opening, and then there's that middle with the gorgeous florals, that powderiness from the iris, and the creaminess of the tuberose, the geranium, the neroli that has that like sort of freshness, kind of citrusy vibes about it. Beautiful middle, and then in the dry down, in the base, you have those two gorgeous woody notes, ebony giving it that sort of darker depth to it, with the sandalwood, with the creamy, beautiful note of sandalwood, and then there's patchouli, gives it that sort of seductive quality, the long-lasting power, and then that edginess from the white musk and the marine aquatic quality from ambergris. Very well balanced. Like this fragrance balances accords that are kind of opposite to each other, and they kind of work really well in this composition together. Very well blended fragrance as usual from Tiziana Terenzi. The perfumer is of course Paola Terenzi, who is an amazing performer. So it is a well blended, balanced fragrance that balances a lot of opposing sort of accords here. It is sexy, seductive, and dark, yet pretty, airy, and ethereal all at the same time. If you're not a fan of powdery scents or musky scents or sweet scents, this is not the fragrance for you. To me, this is an amazing fragrance because I really truly appreciate the uniqueness of this fragrance and the beautiful feminine, powdery, musky, sweet nature of this perfume. This is of course an oriental floral, you guys, as you probably figured out, and this is probably a scent that you can wear all throughout the year, any season of the year. I actually have a discount code for you guys to buy any Tiziana Terenzi fragrance or any other fragrance on soavantgarde.com. It is the fragrance group's website. You can get 15% off with the code CLEO15. It's just a discount code to help you guys out. I do not make any money out of it. It's just a discount code to help you guys out if you're interested in buying these very expensive luxury perfumes from Tiziana Terenzi or any other fragrance for that matter that is available on soavantgarde.com. I will list and link all that information down in the description box for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review of Tiziana Terenzi Afrodite. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload so you won't miss any of my videos. I will see you guys in my next video.